Hi, I'm Michael Look, and I'm here to teach you how to preserve your golf club. I bet you're wondering what this means. A lot of people break their golf clubs every year, and with this video, it'll show you tips and tricks to help you preserve your golf clubs and keep them lasting for a longer time. Tip number 1, always have a hardwire brush or a towel. These two things help clean the golf club, and by cleaning golf clubs, you want to make sure you clean the grooves, like shown. The grooves are important because they help control spin on the golf ball, and they help you to create better shots. So having these two tools will be easier to clean your golf clubs and make sure each shot is efficient. Tip number 2, head covers are important. They protect the golf club from any damage from the other golf clubs banging against them. Without head covers, the golf club shaft would be damaged, and that causes clubs to break easy, because this is the easiest part of the golf club to break. So by providing a head cover, you're protecting the golf club head and some of the shaft. Tip number 3, club placement in the bag. This is very important because if the clubs aren't evenly spaced out, they hit each other within the bag, causing damage to the grips and shaft, and like mentioned earlier, the shaft is the most easiest part to break. So let's look at these two bags. When looking at these two bags, you can see that this person didn't evenly space them out. Because of this, you can see the clutter within the bag. Unlike this bag, it has evenly spaced out clubs, and the clubs are less likely to damage each other within the bag. Tip number 4, club bag placement into a car. This is very important because many people don't realize that when they place their golf bag into a car, they're damaging the clubs if they don't place them in the right way. So I'll show you how to do that. As you can see, there's not much trunk space in my car, but there's still an efficient way to put my golf club in here without damaging it. As you can see, I put a seat down, not enough to fit my bag in there. As you can see, my golf clubs are completely fine and not damaged or vulnerable to damage. Most people tend to lay them on things like so. People tend to lay them like this in golf or cars. People tend to lay them like this in cars, and because of this, as you can see, the shaft is against the wall, and if you hit a bump, it's bound to break, and because of this, causing a broken club. So it's important to place your golf bag in the proper spot in your car. Even if you don't have a lot of space, you can find many ways to get around this. Tip number 5, club throwing. Many people throw their golf clubs when they hit a bad shot, and because of this, it causes broken shafts, broken heads, even grips sometimes. So a tip to avoid throwing clubs is if you're angry and you hit a bad shot, what you want to do is just grip really tight on your grip, and that will probably release some anger. But never throw your golf club, because that will cause many damages to the golf club, causing expensive repairs. As you can see, the club on the right is bent through the club throwing. Because of this, it changes the degrees of loft on the club. The one on the left is not bent, and you can see how it has a more closed or shut face, versus the one on the right who has a bent shaft and has a more open face. And because of this, it ruins your degrees of loft and can change your yardage, which is horrible for any golfer. Now with these 5 golf tips, let's take them to the golf course and try to show you what to do and what not to do in the following scenes. The one on the left cleaned his club, and the one on the right didn't. Remember, cleaning your club after every shot is vital because it'll protect your grooves in your club head and cause more efficient shots for later on. The one on the left put a head cover on, the one on the right did not. Remember, head covers protect the golf club, so make sure to put a head cover every time you're done using the golf club. The one on the left placed his golf club in the right spot, the one on the right did not. Remember, club placement is important because it will not cause clutter within the bag. The one on the left did not throw his club, and the one on the right did throw his club. Remember, club throwing causes damage to the golf club and can cause expensive repairs.